Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I, away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite. No HITMAN.
Yes, I mean, if I was a leader, I would totally.
Treatment. That's a well-known fact.
Dolphin, right? I mean, shut up. Don't I look like Hush or the Invisible Man or maybe Dark Man?
47. I have intel about that bandaged patient.
Really?
Well, this is quite fascinating. The bandaged patient is Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap. According to my intel, he has undergone full facial reconstruction and is scheduled for bandage removal today.
So what kind of work did you get? Nose bridge, cleft chin?
Can you keep a secret? Shut up. I'm being cut to look like Helmut Kruger. Yeah.
Helmut Kruger? The model?
Yeah, the one and only. I mean, you know, the resemblance was always there. People always used to tell me. You know that. They would tell me, hey, you look just like Helmut Kruger. And I'm like, shut up. But here I am, just sort of fulfilling a prophecy, I guess. I'm about to go meet my surgeon for a checkup, and I cannot wait to see what I look like underneath.
But you're Jason Portman. The new face of Silicon Valley. Modem called you the Golden Brain. Your stock is soaring. How will people react if you suddenly look like someone else?
Shut up, you'll see. Once the bandages come off. It's almost time. Oh, hey, Stacy. It's Jason Portman. Yeah, just hanging out in Japan. Did you get the snap I sent earlier? Shut up, Invisible Man. You shut up. That's a good one. No, seriously. No, I'm in the final stages of that thing we always talked about. Back when we were, item. Krugerification. It's happening. It's actually happening. Shut up! Yes, 2 weeks from now. I could be the one on a podium in Paris. And nobody would know the difference. Cheekbones to die for, cut glass. Almost a shame you won't get to enjoy them, am I right? Am I right? Shut up, the gym? I don't have time for that. My good friends here have a plan for that as well. Full body graft, muscle implants. Why wait for months or years when surgeons and endless amounts of money that I have can make it happen in weeks? Screw the natural way. That's the... Oh. Shut up, I bet you would. Maybe I'll call you when I get back to LA. Okay, we'll see. Bye, Stacy.
Good evening.
Doctor?
Hi there.
Evening, sir.
Typical. Doc probably got stuck with some old hag with wrinkles down around her ankles. Vaginal rejuvenation or something. I'm sick of waiting around. Come on, hurry up with the boob job or whatever you're doing in there.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
believe they're still not ready. These cheekbones want to be liberated, to be released onto the world. Shut up, Helmut? No, wait. You're not Helmut. Hey, bad form, dude. You stole my idea. Hey, look, asshole. Maybe you can find someone else to emulate? How about, I don't know, Jordan Cross? He's hot, right? Wow, this is super embarrassing. At least we don't attend the same social circles. Shut up, we don't, right? I've got connections. I can make you disappear for good.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Ah, Mr. Portman. Perfect timing. Follow me to the consultation room, if you please. You must be eager to see the new you. Gentlemen, Mr. Portman is with me. No need to bother him with unnecessary security measures. So, facial surgery? Tends to heal pretty quickly. But I understand yours was quite extensive. Don't worry, though. We've got the best facilities here. You'll get those bandages off in no time at all. I hope you're holding up all right. I read the latest test results that Kai published on the internal network. You're in good shape, Mr. Portman. Might want to cut back on the sake, but otherwise you're doing well. Should be able to go back home real soon. Please, just go away. We've got a new yoga instructor here. JB. Boy, he can stretch like a rubber band. Never seen anything quite like it. If you're feeling sore and the meds aren't doing it for you, you should really go see him. You're in good hands, Mr. Portman. Gamma's such an incredible place. The medical facilities are beyond anything I've ever seen in the world. Well, with the exception of perhaps Kronstadt HQ or Ether's R&D facility in Johannesburg. Okay, Mr. Portman, your surgeon is in here. He should be ready for your checkup. Have a nice day.
Smart way to get inside, 47.
Mr. Portman,
Well
thank you
done.
for waiting. If you can just sit down for a moment, I'll get started right away. So, let's have a look at you, Mr. Portman. Now be still as I remove the bandages. Oh my. It's astonishing. Not only are you the spitting image of Helmut Kruger, the swelling has completely subsided and there's not a trace of bruising. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd never undergone surgery. It's perfect. It's simply perfect. I'm sorry. This is very emotional for me.
is Eric Soders, former training director at the ICA. Regrettable.
Come in, Command.
Enough, we don't.
Hi.
Remember not. Yes, so you keep saying, but,
Subject. Besides, if he had to go through proper channels, it would take years to get cleared for human testing. Neurochips. It smells of cybernetics. Doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
So the Ether R&D team put a chip in his brain, and it monitors and adjusts his neurochemical levels to balance his mood.
They even took it one step further. There's a manual controller, which he keeps in his living quarters. You know, in case he decides he needs a bit more oomph.
You're kidding.
It's pretty clever when you think about it. Treating bipolar disorder is one thing, but you gotta think mass market. I mean, who wouldn't like a controlled boost of oxytocin when they're out of town?
Yeah, this sounds like a slippery slope.
Easy for you to say. You're not on the market. Mind you gotta be careful where you keep the thing. A couple days ago, the curator sat on the controller in a sleeping capsule, accidentally gave himself a... Took him hours to figure out why he was feeling so depressed.
That's kind of funny.
It is. Just don't say it to his face. You don't want to end up in storage.
Oh, why'd you have to say that?
Breathing? Hello?
Did you check out the right-sided donor heart they brought in last night?
Where are your pants? I'm in love.
Hey, we're uppings cannot come through here, sir. Please stop and go back.
Good. Good.
Step back. Let the pros do their thing.
Of my art. I take and I give. Perhaps once Soda's body is given up, I can recollect the heart. There's a certain poetry to that, I think. That's for another time. We'll talk again. I think I saw you working through the night a few days ago.
Yeah, I come to work happy every day. It's honestly why I spend so much time here. 16-hour workdays seem like a gift. Another 6 years or so, and I'll be through my training.
It can be different.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for Sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
If you keep doing your best and let the distractions fade from the right, you will succeed like I have.
I only hope one day to make you all proud of me.
Good. Let us speak more about this later.
Don't tell anyone that. Don't want anyone else to know that I get a bit sentimental.
Well, I don't know what to say. I really don't. Let's just focus on the job. The job is to keep an eye on this.
It's Ito. You called earlier. Just the usual thing. Organs coming in. Oh, it's fine. The headache stopped a few weeks ago. I feel like we're reaching a good place with the dosage. Look, I still need to adjust it myself once in a while, but... Table of chips. What happened? I see. And the assistant? I assume he was let go. The river. Harsh, but fair, I suppose. Well, how anyone could mistake that for a TV remote is beyond me. You really must work harder on getting quality staff here.
I'm getting a bit tired.
No. You'll be able to accidentally play around with my remote. It's safely tucked away in my bunk here at Gamma.
Quiet is good in our line.
Well,
Whoa now, Mr. Bodyguard. What's up? I've got 27.62 millimeter rounds to stop you. Yo, bodyguard. That's enough.
Hey, strong man.
Hey! You didn't hear me, sir?
with sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Eater and pork there.
If that instructor does show up.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence. Well, it certainly appears that Yuki Yamazaki is a fan of yoga.
Say what?
Yoga after this? I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I have been bumped back in.
What's up with the sudden limp on our resident yoga master?
I noticed that. Heard him complain about it on the phone, too, talking to his doctor. I think he overstretched or pulled a muscle or something.
Yeah, I guess that would explain it. There's a lot of annoyed people out there. That Yamazaki lady, the lawyer, she's really expressing her malcontent. Probably a good idea for him to stay out of her reach.
Well, he's been walking around like that since this morning, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be doing any routines with him.
What about you? Do you have any meds or tricks to fix him up? You're a doctor, after all.
I'm a mortician. My patients don't get well, they get
I'm sorry, but I need you to leave, okay?
So, you doing yoga?
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed.
Terry, it's John. Listen.
I mean, literally all of the lessons. What kind of behavior is that?
No. That's the Yakuza voice. Whoa, okay, whoa. Me?
Somehow I... No, man. Can't walk very well now, and I've seen that Yamazaki woman...
What's up with the sudden limp on our resident yoga master?
Najee calls me Dr. Allman, so I just need a favor. I need you to call up the hospital and tell them you're my brother. Because family emergency, I brought home why not?
So, you doing yoga after this?
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I have been bumped.
What's up with the sudden
Terry?
I mean, literally all of the lessons. What kind of behavior is that? I would like to give her a piece of my mind.
No. Whoa. Like me? I'm a mortician.
Well, I'm not sure what happened exactly. I thought I had it, but then somehow I... back there. No, back there. I can't walk very well now, and... Hey? I need you to call up the hospital. Tell them you're my brother, make up some family emergency that I need to fly back home for right away. What?
This is not the way to yoga class. Now move on.
Bye-bye.
Miss Yamazaki,
This area's a restricted
I
area.
believe you
Can't
booked
let you in.
time for a yoga lesson.
Yes. To be honest, I was beginning to wonder if you're ever going to show.
It's for your own safety.
If you will just follow me.
Hey, you've got an appointment with me. Why are you leaving?
Oh, you're just gone.
No. Yoga class. Sir, you are not authorized to be here.
I'm glad we speak the same language.
Well done, 47. Now to make her spirit and body fly.
I'm ready to begin.
Miss Yamazaki. Very well. Let's begin. Let us begin with upward-facing dog when you're ready. Fluid movement. Very good. Now, transition into Lord of the Dance. Remember to breathe throughout. Warrior 2 pose. Core, strength. Stay there for a while. Changing sides. Be strong. And finally, tree pose. This one is tricky. Find a good spot for it.
That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICA look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burke.
Morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.